given t equals 2 pi square root L over G. Find G in terms of T, L, and pi. Okay, so this falls under transposition of formula or change of subject. So we have to make G the subject. Okay, so before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, alright, so we have t equals 2 pi square root L over G. That's the question. T equals 2 pi square root L over G, and we have to make G the subject. So by rearranging, we have 2 pi square root L over G equals T. So we divide through by 2 pi. That is the left hand side by 2 pi, and then the right hand side also by 2 pi. Okay, so we have 2 pi square root L over G divided by 2 pi equals T over 2 pi. So we cancel through by 2 pi. So we are going to get square root L over G equals T over 2 pi. So here we have to get rid of the square root from the left hand side, since we are making G the subject. So when the square root crosses the equal sign to the right hand side, it becomes square. When the square root crosses the equal sign to the right hand side, it becomes square. Okay, so we have L over G equals T over 2 pi in a bracket square. So L over G equals, when we simplify T over 2 pi in a bracket square, when we simplify, we are going to get T square over 4 pi square. Alright, so we multiply through by 4 pi square G. Okay, that is, we multiply the left hand side by 4 pi square G, and then we multiply the right hand side by 4 pi square G. So we have 4 pi square G multiplies L over G equals 4 pi square G multiplies T square over 4 pi square. So G cancels G. 4 pi square will cancel 4 pi square. So we have 4 pi square L equals GT square. This can also be written as GT square equals 4 pi square L. So we divide through by T square. Okay, so we have GT square over T square equals 4 pi square L over T square. So T square will cancel T square. So our G now becomes 4 pi square L over T square. Thank you so much for watching.